Okay, are we live? This is Sing Live. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me change this around. Hey, everybody. Hey. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday morning. Listen, we're going to talk politics this morning. Politics, yes, y'all. Goodness, after doing the live broadcast, the live stream yesterday, all hell broke loose politically, right? All hell broke loose, has broken loose. So President Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race, the US presidential race, right? Um, and I swear everything just started going, everything went left. After our broadcast yesterday, I still have not put it up yet. I have been talking with my friends like nonstop. So I'm going to put the link to yesterday's live stream up. But I'm just here to tell you, like, it is insane right now. And the question for me becomes, what role do Black women play in this, right? So I don't know if you guys know. I'm assuming you do, but Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, has raised almost $50 million, like literally overnight. Black women are, man, like, she has the support of the whole entire D9, right? The whole entire D9, all of the historically, the Black fraternities and sororities, right, are supporting her. It begs the question, how will this affect move abroad plans? Like, we don't know what necessarily is going to happen. My support is behind Kamala Harris, VP Harris, um, if the Democratic Party does nominate her. That hasn't happened as of yet. I'm hearing that people are still like reeling from yesterday's announcement with President Joe Biden dropping out. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of moving parts politically. A lot of moving parts politically. My question to this community is, does that change how you feel about things? Hey, Latasha, good morning. Listen, the past 16 hours, what happened? What happened, right? Like, really, what indeed happened? Man, it's been crazy. For sure, it's been crazy. I know that my friends have been probably glued to the news. It's crazy. Now, let me say officially, listen, I'm not going to tolerate a whole lot of Kamala slander. Okay, I'm just not. I'm not going to tolerate a whole lot of Kamala slander. This page is not it's not a democratic page, meaning it is not a democracy here. If your comments are offensive to Black women, your comments will be hidden, deleted, and you will be muted or blocked. I have to say that because this channel has been the victim of trolls with other political posts, right? Other posts that I have made about Black women leaving the country, right? Not posts, but videos. Videos about Black women leaving the country. Videos about Black women being free and living our lives. Like, people they hate to hear that. So I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm not saying anybody specifically who's watching this channel right now. I'm just saying I feel like the trolls come out. And when they come out, and I got to get myself set up. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this microphone going. When they come out, I just have to be very, very clear about it. Yes, this is a political conversation, but again, no, Kamala VP, maybe soon to be president of these United States. No slander will be tolerated, because I truly believe that what she will do will be for the benefit of Black women and for the benefit of the greater good, the greater country. Now, what's interesting is that when I fell asleep last night, about midnight my time, so 6 p.m. y'all, like New York time, right? When I fell asleep, like, I was already starting to hear people talking about, like, they were angry and they were upset. And I was like, what's going on? Why are people angry? Why are people upset? Somebody make it make sense, right? Somebody make it make sense. So when I got up this morning, just looking at the blogs and looking at social media, all of that stuff, like, folks are upset and angry, and I'm having a hard time wondering why. It seems that a lot of people think that this move is catastrophic, that it means that whoever the nominee is will not win. Listen, Latasha, I'm trying to get her elected, okay? Nominated and elected. I'm like, what's taking so long? Where is the official announcement? Right? A friend of mine told me, like, slow down, right? But listen, Latasha, I hear you. I want to get her elected. I need to call Democrats Abroad. That is an organization, you guys. If you, for any of those who are abroad or planning on moving abroad, Latasha, I know you are planning. It is one organization that can help. I will put a link in the caption, right? Um, I need to call them and schedule some time. They have a weekly walk here in Paris every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Paris time. And so I can talk to the chairs there. But I'm like, listen, what do I got to do? Like, let me know. Let me know what I got to do. I'm going to put my little money together. But what do I have to do? Because I may not be in the U.S., but my people are in the U.S. My children are in the U.S. The people I love are in the U.S. My mama, right? My mama, my children are in the US. So I have a vested interest, okay? Just because I'm here now does not mean that I may not come back, right? So I don't think it has to be like Latasha mentioned. We can still want to have the best president in the US because it is our home country, right? It is definitely, definitely our home country. But what but we want the best for it, right? We want the best for it. So I'm trying to understand some of the anger that folks are talking about, why they're upset, why they're saying this is bad. And I'm looking and I'm saying, well, did you think that President Joe Biden, him running was better against Trump? Do you think that he was the strongest candidate? Now let me be clear. Let me be clear. I don't care if they brought that man, President Joseph R. Biden, on a gurney with a morphine drip, with a bib, and was spoon feeding that man some tapioca pudding, okay? And he could barely write his name on the, during the inauguration. I do not care. I would have voted for whoever the Dems put up there. So it could have been Elmo for all I care, right? Whoever y'all saying that y'all are officially nominating is who me, Tanisha, would throw my weight behind. That's who I'm officially supporting. But what we're seeing is Black women are coming together, like Black women. And let's be clear, it's the Black women, right? The amount of money that has been raised, the amount of money that will be raised. Because VP Harris she's an AKA, right? If I had that wrong, I apologize. No, I think she's an AKA. I'm almost sure. So listen, you know how much money is about to be, excuse me one second, y'all. You know how much money, hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry. But you know how much money is on the table here? How much money has been raised? Y'all, like $50 million almost within the blink of an eye. 50 million. Listen, Black women about to do all types of stuff. I swear, the country does not deserve us. The country does not deserve us. But I know that we will get it done, right? I know that we will get it done. So whatever ends up happening, I'm a little surprised at some of the anger. I'm like, is this misplaced anger? Because I don't remember seeing like folks being so upset about Joe Biden running. I don't remember folks being so concerned about it. And now some people are flat out angry. I'm like, is this a divisive tactic? What's going on here? What is going on? So for those of you guys, come on in, come on through, say hello, say hello. If you're watching this in the future, we're talking about yesterday, U.S. President Joe Biden officially dropped out of the U.S. presidential race, 4 months? 4 months before July, August, September, October, November, 4 months before the election, let's just say. He has dropped out. I don't believe he has officially said why. He did say some things. He's going to focus on the rest of his remaining presidential duties. But I think that we can probably read between the lines of some of that. Some of the press coverage that came out and again, I don't know how true this is, but it was saying that perhaps he may have a, neurological thing going on, perhaps degenerative, if I can get my words right, degenerative, degenerative, brain disorder, perhaps. Again, I'm not the one saying this. This is what has been publicly reported. We know that there had been a lot of talk about and worry. I'll just say that a lot of talk about the party not feeling as confident against Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, going up against Trump with all that is at stake, right? And again, y'all know I'm here in lovely Paris, France, but the U.S. is my home country. So yeah, yeah. And of course, I always want the best things to happen. One of my homegirls who is in London right now, she's like, listen, when Kamala gets into office, I'm going to have to come back because I know miracles are about to happen. Okay? Miracles are about to happen. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't share some of the doom and gloom that folks are talking about, and I'm wondering where it's coming from. It's a very exciting time. It's a God, goodness, a wonderful Monday. It's Monday afternoon here, but it's a wonderful Monday morning for you guys. I promise you. Things are looking exciting, right? Who knows what's going to happen? I'm just waiting to see what else happens. I don't know about you guys, but I'm waiting to see what else happens. But it has definitely, to Latasha's point, it has been an interesting 16 hours or so. Man, like things like totally went left, right? Unexpectedly. So for me, my question to the community here is that does this change your move abroad plans? Are you still planning on moving abroad? How does this change things for you? I know for me, I can speak for myself. It doesn't change anything for me in terms of I still plan to be here. That is my long-term plan. Now I can go back tomorrow. It's great to have that luxury to be able to go back if I want to, right? Isn't that's a great luxury to have? So it doesn't change things for me officially, but I want what's best for the country, right? I want what is best for the country. My people is still there, okay? Children, my mama, my brothers and sisters, my family, cousins, nephews, nieces, all of that. And they are depending upon, who in a lot of ways, who is in office and kind of what happens. We already know that the Supreme Court is a conservative bent. That's going to take a long time for things to improve with that, right? It's going to be a mess. We know that anti-DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, Microsoft just last week, right? Slash their DEI team, right? A lot of these companies, 3, 4 years ago, at the start of the pandemic, they were all Black Lives Matter. They had Black Lives Matter energy. Today, they're cutting their DEI programs. Today, they're showing us that DEI was nothing but just in words only, just a joke, right? In terms of some of these corporations. So, it's critical. We've got Project 2025. And for those of you, I will link the Project 2025 video in the caption. Um, Project 2025 doesn't get started in 2025. Project 2025 has been going on for decades. The Heritage Foundation, a conservative organization who was behind Project 2025, the anti-DEI, the anti-affirmative action, right? All those things are part of Project 2025. It's almost 1,000, like 920-page document outlining everything. Project 2025 has been in effect for like 40 years. 2025 will be the culmination of it. That is part of the plan. So it's critical that we, get some things together. It is a critical juncture. I'm glad that people are talking about Project 2025. I first heard about it probably in early 2023, and it blew me away, right? To learn that all the stuff that we're seeing has been planned for decades. And I'm talking about, we know Project 2025 has sweeping implications. If you are a, let's say, government employee, if you work for the FBI, law enforcement, if you are nearing retirement age, baby, they're trying to have you work until with the pinky toe in the grave, okay? If you are a hourly employee, overtime, it's going to erode benefits of same-sex marriages, right? It's going to erode many, many things, many facets of American society. Would give the president authoritarian power. And of course, we know Trump is behind a lot of this, right? He is officially distanced himself from it, but we know that he is behind a lot of the initiatives. A lot of the initiatives, look at Florida, look at DeSantis, right? Look at Florida. Florida is a perfect case study. If you want the country to be like Florida, that's what Project 2025 would look like. Okay, that is what it would look like. We're talking a ban on books, we're talking a ban on critical thought, critical thinking. We're talking about conservative overall values, conservative values, and I believe harm Black women. On this channel, we focus on the safety and protection of Black women. We do not allow Black women to be harmed on this channel. Any comment that says otherwise will be deleted and hidden, and you will be blocked. It's just that simple. It is not a democracy on this particular page. On this community, in this YouTube community, it's not a democracy. It's authoritarian in terms of we don't harm Black women here. We don't allow for people to harm Black women. We just don't. So I'm letting y'all know now. I'm letting the trolls know now, the ones who may watch this video, your comment will be deleted and you will be blocked. Okay? A view isn't worth that much in terms of a harmful view. Yeah, this channel is definitely about, the channel is definitely growing, but not at the expense and at the harm of Black women. So those kind of comments will not be allowed. It's no argument about it. Please, I tell people all the time, if it's something you feel strongly about, please create your own YouTube channel and your own YouTube community. We all have equal, there is no censorship in terms of beyond what YouTube will do, but there is, you can say what you want on your channel. On your YouTube channel, you can say whatever it is that you want. You can say whatever it is that YouTube will allow you to say. You just can't say it on this one. Not on this one. But I'm excited. I'm excited. How are you guys feeling? Are you nervous? I will admit yesterday I was a little nervous because I know that Kamala Harris is a VP. Kamala Harris is about to catch so much hell. She is literally about to catch hell. Y'all thought it was difficult for her, difficult in 2020. That's nothing. Y'all, they ran this woman over the coals. Y'all know folks did. Folks that look like me and you ran her over the coals. Said she wasn't Black enough. Said that she wasn't qualified enough. They dissected her record as when she was a prosecutor in California. And I'm not saying, we shouldn't have critical thought, but they dragged Kamala. So you can already imagine. I'm already seeing posts by some ashy folks who are like, they will not vote for Kamala. And we know that as Black women, like what we do is we work for the greater good. Black women truly do. We work for the greater good. This country truly does not deserve us, because we organize and get together for the greater good, right? And we know that for the most part that she is for the greater good, right? So we're going to throw our support behind her and behind that. There is no question to me. Look at the amount of money raised. Look at the amount of money raised. Just insane amounts of money. And then she keeps the money that Joe Biden has raised. His war chest goes directly to her. Already, Trump is sweating. He does not. Can you imagine the debate? He does not want to face a Black woman. Baby, she would tear him up. Okay? He would not be able to get out of it. It would be crazy. I'm just waiting. I'm just watching, waiting and watching. But yeah, that, goodness, 40, I'm looking at the news story now. $49.6 million in grassroots donations since Biden's announcement. Do you know how much money that is? how much money that is. So we're officially saying Harris for president, right? Harris for president. And his nearly $96 million war chest will go to VP Harris. I'm just going to say presidential candidate Harris, right? I'm looking to see again, what I can do, and they're doing this through small dollar donations, right? Every $5, $10, 100,000, whatever you got, it all helps. Okay, it all helps. So this announcement caught everybody by surprise, right? I know it caught me, but I won't say it caught me by surprise because people have been talking about this. Like, why is she not being considered? And I think that it caught us by surprise the way it happened. But it had been talked about in the media, the possibility of her being the candidate. I mean, it had begun to be talked about. So I'm just watching and waiting. For those of you who are interested in moving abroad, don't forget, I'm going to include a link in the caption. Schedule a one-on-one consult. Whoever is in office, get your plans together, right? Get your plans together. Don't make your plans dependent on moving abroad. Don't make your plans dependent on who is in office, okay? Get your move abroad plans together now so you can be out if you need to be by the inauguration or shortly after. Schedule a one-on-one call with me. Link is in the caption. We'll get you your move abroad plan together that will be independent of whoever is in office. Of course, you know how I feel about it. I want Kamala Harris to be president. I'm waiting to see, anxious to see who she will have as her VP running mate. And I'm just going to call things, hopefully, as they will be, President Kamala Harris. But make sure that you are ready to go no matter who is in office. Get your move abroad plan together. Don't make your move abroad plan dependent on who's in office. Get it together now. If Trump were to win, Lord have mercy, if he were to win, you want to be steps and steps ahead, right? So that you can bounce when you need to bounce. You want to put that plan together now so that if that is your intention, put that plan together now so that you can get out if that's what you want to do. I'm a fan of moving abroad. In this channel, I talk about solo travel and moving abroad. I recommend that Black women move abroad. So move abroad, or travel more internationally at the very least. That is the focus of this channel. So if you want to get that plan together, schedule some one-on-one time with me. Link is going to be in the caption. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy your morning, everybody. It's been an exciting, exciting, like, goodness, 24 hours or so, or less than 24 hours. It's been an exciting day and a half or so. We are going to stay tuned at what's going to happen next. Enjoy your Monday. Have a great rest of your Monday. I will talk to you guys later.